Hey guys, and welcome back. This is going to be my first ever video for a series on my channel called Quick Tip Tuesday. I've been wanting to do this series on my channel for a long time now, but kept getting sidetracked, of course. And basically, these videos are meant to be quick, 5 to 6 minute long videos covering some of your questions that I see get repeated over and over again here on my channel, as well as other makeup tips and tricks, makeup basics, and other non-makeup related topics. I wanted to create this series because I know not all of you have all the time in the world to sit through an entire tutorial or go on a scavenger hunt through my channel trying to find answers to some of your questions. So I am going to be creating a playlist where you guys can find all of these videos. Hopefully eventually there'll be a ton in that playlist, and hopefully they will all answer your questions. So without further ado, before this video becomes longer than 5 to 6 minutes, I'm gonna jump straight into this first one, and I'm gonna be talking about skin prep, because prepping your skin is so important before makeup, especially if you want your makeup to look flawless from day to night. So the first thing I do when prepping my skin is eye cream. You guys are probably wondering why eye cream out of everything else, and that's because most other products, if you read the labels, say do not apply to the eye area or avoid the eye area. So I like to start with the eye cream so that I don't have any leftover residue from those products on my fingertips that will then go on my eyes, which are super sensitive. So for this tutorial, I'm using the Clinique Pep-Start Eye Cream. What I love about this product is that in case you do happen to apply any other skin care products before your eye cream, it doesn't really matter with this product because all you have to do is snap it open and squeeze the tube to dispense some of the cream onto the applicator, so you don't have to dip your fingers into it. You really don't have to use your fingers at all. You just massage the applicator around the eyes and then use your fingers if needed to blend it in any of the excess eye cream. My little trick with this guy is that I keep it in the fridge so it's extra cold and feels so good in the morning. I mean, it already has caffeine, so it does a really good job at depuffing the eye area, but with that added coldness on the applicator, it's just amazing. And it also intensely hydrates without being heavy or creamy or leaving a residue in the eye area. You don't want to use something that's heavy or oily because that will cause your eye makeup to crease up and separate later in the day. With this guy, it goes in, it hydrates, it absorbs quickly, and it doesn't leave a residue, so you can immediately go in with your concealer or whatever other eye products you're using without worrying about it having to get messy later. Next, I go in, there goes the eye cream. The next step is treatment. So this is a step that you would cater to your skin type. My main concern is uneven skin tone, sunspots. You guys hear me always saying that I'm trying to cover up my sunspots. So for that reason, I love using a treatment with vitamin C in it. I'm using the Henriksen Truth Serum Collagen Booster. This guy smells like creamsicles. And it says on here, potent vitamin C complex to brighten, smooth, and help the appearance of aging. Again, this guy absorbs really quickly, doesn't leave a residue, so you can immediately go in with your makeup afterwards. Up next, you want to moisturize. This is another category that you would cater to your specific skin type. But one thing I do want you to keep in mind is that take note of what the main ingredient is in your moisturizer, because some ingredients don't like to mix well with foundations. So for example, if your moisturizer has a heavy oil in it and your foundation is a water base, it can cause separation on the skin because oil and water don't mix together. So I prefer to always go for an oil-free moisturizer. I'm using the Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief Moisturizer. I actually like, there's another one called Intense Moisture Surge or something like that. I feel like it adds an extra boost of hydration, but this guy's also great because just like the eye cream, I feel like it absorbs quickly, hydrates, and doesn't leave a residue, and it plays well with all of my foundations. If this was an evening look, you'd leave it there, but if it's for the daytime, go in with your SPF next. I'm using Shiseido's Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector with an SPF of 42. I like to use a separate SPF and not one that's in my moisturizer, because someone once told me, think of your moisturizer like a cake. If you try to pack in too many ingredients into one product, the quantity is less, so the percentage of SPF is actually not as high in a moisturizer that already has a lot of other ingredients in it. So I always like to use a separate SPF. What I like about this guy is that it feels like water, it's really lightweight, it doesn't cause a flashback, and it just, again, disappears onto the skin, it doesn't leave a residue. And then finally, you're going to want to hydrate your lips. Do this before, not at the end, because if not, you find yourself applying a lip balm, taking it off, and then trying to go in with a lipstick right after, and then you don't get the color payoff from your lipstick, or you don't get the hydration payoff from your lip balm. So do it first. I love the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. This guy is super hydrating and it's meant to deliver an intense dose of hydration right away, so that way you can put it on first and then wipe it off later and you're good to go. Your lips are hydrated, plump, and full. So I really love this guy. And one last thing I want to mention is that if you're doing makeup for a big event, try and exfoliate the night before. I find that if you exfoliate right before, your skin can get really sensitive and irritated, and you don't want to start piling makeup on top of a skin that's already irritated. So try and do it the night before, so that way your skin has some time to recover and you can easily put on your makeup. So just to do a quick recap, the steps I take to prep my skin are eye cream first, treatment, moisturize, SPF if it's for the daytime, lip balm, and if it's for a big event, exfoliate the day before. The only product that is exclusive to Sephora from the items shown in this video is the Pep-Start Eye Cream from Clinique. So if you guys want to check this guy out, make sure to check the description box down below for a link to this guy. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So I see you in the next one. Bye guys.